Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to your single love reading. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Singles looking for new love, new energies, new persons, new situations, no exes. Please do understand if that means if you are here and you're looking for reconciliation or information about an ex, this will not be the reading for you. If you are in current partnership, more than likely, this is not also the reading for you. This is for new love, new energy. All right, Leo, so much to cover, so I'm going to make it really quick. This is a general message, so it may or may not resonate extensively for all of you. What do I mean by that? It means there'll be a message here in one of these cards for you. You'll need to use your discernment to know which ones are meant for you, which ones are meant to be left behind. That being stated, this message can come through vice versa, backwards, one big storyline, individual messages. Feel free to check your other planetary placements. If you are unsure or don't know what those are, there is a link in my description box to a free natal calculator that can help you find that information. Last but not least, I'm having two announcements before we get into this reading. First, I am doing a holiday giveaway. I'm giving away 5 free love readings and 1 birthday spread that takes a look at the 12 calendar month. Each month, what energies are coming in, what energies are going out, what is the main focus and themes of that month for all 12 months of the year. It is several videos long. It is a beautiful value. If you're interested in a chance to win one of those readings, drop down to the description box. All the information on how to enter is there for you. My love readings are currently on sale. Couples, general, standard, single love readings, $10 until December 31st. And this spread, the no X spread, is $7 until the 31st. At that point, that reading is going completely away. So is my big heart spread, which takes a look at 3-month relationships. So what is going to happen in the next 3 months. If you're interested in booking any of these readings, do so now, especially as the first of the year. Some of my readings are being retired. Okay. So Leo, all that being pushed out real quick and out of the way, let's jump into your reading. As you can see, cards are already on the board. And why is that? That's because I was just doing your recording and my system completely crashed and I lost everything. But I did not want to scrap this reading and start from fresh because there's so many important messages here. So we will start from the beginning and work our way through. The first thing I did was ask Spirit, what is your heart space looking like? Are my Leos open and receptive to love? Are they closed off? Is there blockages? Are you healing from past hurts and situation? Is your shadow shy kind of controlling things and creating barriers for you? So that was the first thing I did, is look at your heart space. So let's start there. I had 3 messages come out. The first one being secret admirer. So what this tells me is some of my Leo here in the collective have your eye on a particular person. You admire them from afar. The bottom of the deck was confessions, which means you have not confessed your feelings to this individual. You have your eye on them, you're open and receptive to them, but you have not yet made your mark or voiced your opinion. Okay. Then we have the exhaustion. Long journey, depletion, fatigue. This card is very much coming out for a lot of my collective right now in all zodiac signs. And this is my optimistically cautious collective. So this is for those of you that have been in the search. You're open and receptive to love. Okay. You're starting to develop a little bit of a blockage because you're feeling fatigued, exhausted, worn out. And you're feeling that because you have been searching for Mr. or Mrs. Right for so long and come through so many different scenarios that left you depleted energetically, emotionally lost. It's been hard. It's been difficult. Some of you've been single for an extremely long period of time because you have your mindset on that right person. And you're starting to feel some of you that like this is never going to happen for you. So you're still, open and you're optimistic, but you're being cautious now about it. And then we have distance. And with distance, we have barriers, separation, and space. And what I'm picking up on this is the barriers. So that just means that there is something, and I don't feel like it's a really heavy energy that is creating a barrier for you when it comes to relationships. Okay, it feels like there is something like blocking you from being able to progress on your path, and I feel like if this is you, you already feel that blockage, you already feel that barrier. It's like running into a brick wall. Something is not allowing you to move forward. And in this case, from what I've already read of the cards, I'm going to say there's a need for communication, there's a need for healing for some of you. But the blockage, right, that barrier has been put in place for some of you by the universe, by spirit, as they are waiting for the other person to level up. Plain and simple. All right. So next, Leo, I looked at your persons. The person you have on your mind, the individuals that you have not yet met that are moving towards you. Now, I want to make this clear because sometimes I get comments that people really just don't understand when I say moving towards you. With tarot, with the universe, time is not like we keep time. So when I'm saying moving towards you, all of you are in different places on your path. Some of you, this is going to happen sooner. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. It could happen next month. For others of you, it could be still a considerable time away. This is just, looking at what in this moment energetically is coming towards you. Make sense? Great. Okay, so I had 3 messages as well come out. We have first one, intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion. So this is a group in that collective that is open and receptive and seeking new connections. Now, I have 2 messages with this card. First one, I'm going to cover for the majority here. This is somebody who is craving the intimacy of a relationship, and I'm not just talking physical. I'm talking emotional and the closeness that comes with being in a partnership with another person. It's sharing the intimate details of one's life. It's the quiet moments together. It's the laughter. It's the feel that person's eyes on them, the smile. It's the emotional as well as the physical aspects of a relationship this individuals are craving. They are missing and they are seeking. This is somebody who's really truly looking for a partnership. Now, for a very minute, very small sliver of the collective, okay, you have a group, a very small, and I want to stress very small, collective moving forward that is looking for the physical aspect of a relationship, but not so much the longevity or the commitment of a relationship. So this is the Knight of Wands energy I'm picking up on. Play boy, play girl, there for a good time, but not a long time. And you're going to know this if you communicate efficiently with this person from the time that you meet them. If someone is really showing interest in physical aspects of your relationships or wanting to start a physical relationship very quickly, that should be a red flag for you. When they're not interested in the emotional side of things, and be careful of those that like to fake interest, pay attention, okay? If you're talking about what you would like for the future, what you're looking for in a partner, really, digging in to try to get this person to get to know you and connect with you on that personal level, and they're really coming at you with innuendos and propositions and and I'm just playing, that's the energy that you just want to be leaving alone, unless you're open to that kind of relationship and that's where you want to start and that's where you want to be. Spirit just wanted me to give that warning because, like I said, a very small amount, small, mute, very tiny sliver of individuals will be coming towards my Leos with this energy. The rest of you, this is really somebody who's craving not just the physical, but the emotional and mental connection and closeness and intimacy of a relationship. All right, so I get cold chills every time I talk about this one. I got them the first time, getting them now. So then we have letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on. To the bottom of the deck with this card, it was farewell. And I don't have it at the bottom of the deck now, so I can't show you. But in the farewell card, it shows like all this black globs being released into the air. And it's, finality, closure. It's a very dark and heavy energy. But in this card, as you can see where it was dark, but there's lightening up. And this is because this person is releasing, walking away, moving on from the past, what's hurt them. This is somebody who's honestly, yes, they have a little bit of a blockage in place, a barrier. And I feel like this is kind of maybe for some of you that's experiencing that black wall feeling when it comes to relationships is because this person is not quite ready. They're almost there, okay? They are doing all the necessary healing and releasing so they're not bringing negativity and baggage and things that harm relationships into your next connection. Okay, this is a person who's got a very healthy aspect. They know they've got their stuff together. Okay, they've been through a lot. Okay, I'm not even going to kid you. When I see that farewells with that dark, dark blobs of energy being released, this is somebody who's really been through the gambit, okay? Absolutely through it and back again. But they're going to be coming at you and to you with open heart, with pure energy, having healed and not carrying baggage. And that is absolutely positively a beautiful thing. Last message coming through was feminine energy. And I don't need the card to really explain this. A lot of you here are well versed in tarot. So you already know the difference between masculine and feminine energy. We have both. We are made up exactly of both energies. One is more dominant than the other. And balances in individuals when one is very, very more dominant than the other. The masculine energy is all about taking action, building, being the seeker, the go-getter, the initiator. The feminine energy is more of somebody who sits in the flow of things. Think of emperor for masculine and empress for the feminine. The emperor is the master builder. He's the one that takes the action, takes control, storms the castle, builds the castle. That's who the emperor is. And the empress is the one that sits back and allows things to flow to them. They're in the flow. They're into, yes, they do, nurture and in the creation aspect. They guide things along, but they never take action. And so this very well means that this person, you're going to have to initiate everything with this person. They are in the flow. They could be a male in their feminine energy, where they're, maybe shy and incapable of taking that first step because there's insecurities. Or you could be a male Leo here. This could indicate that your female empress is moving towards you. And I'm going to say the empress is here on the table as well for your person. So, all that being stated, then I looked at, and I love this message, guys. I looked at the collective, okay? So, I know some of you are not going to resonate with any of these messages, okay? None of those messages are going to resonate. So I pulled very much the collective energy. And what I got with this is depth and clarity. Complexity, awareness, importance, honesty, intention, and truth. Plain and simple, you guys are looking for a relationship that has depth, that has longevity, that has clarity and intention set. You're looking for somebody who is going to be honest and truthful and not transparent. You're looking for a long-term partnership, an actual partnership where both people are in it together and have clear intentions. Okay? Plain and simple. And quick and straight to the point. So then I ask, what positive. Okay, so I pulled the tarot, and the first question I asked for my Leos is, what do you want in your next relationship moving forward? And the Star card came out. This is the card associated with the zodiac sign of Aquarius. You may know Aquarius, you may be connecting with the Aquarius, or be interested in Aquarius. Otherwise, this is about you're wanting somebody who's going to be loyal and dedicated, honest and truthful. Somebody that you can trust. Somebody that knows honesty and longevity and loyalty. Plain and simple. Then came the Queen of Cups. What you want to hear is big love, honest love, nurturing and sensitive energy. Okay, now I don't mean when I say nurturing energy, I don't mean that you want to wait on somebody hand and foot, or you want them to wait on you and baby you and any of that. No. You want to be able to be taken care of in an honest, good way, and you want to be able to do that with another person, and I'm not talking about coddling somebody. I'm just talking about when two people truly care for each other, they care for each other. Makes sense? Yeah. Otherwise, this is about deep, true, honest to goodness love. Big love. And here's what you're looking for. The bottom of the deck with this came the Ten of Cups. So this is what you're working towards building. That happiness, that bliss, that joy in all aspects of your life. When everything comes into alignment. This is the happy home, happy husband, happy wife energy. That has very much a supportive network surrounding them. It's positive, very positive energy. So what you're not wanting. We got the Queen of Swords with the Two of Cups that was originally in reverse. Now, when I say originally, it's because I like to change negative into positives. What you're not wanting is you're not wanting somebody who is cold and detached. Okay, you want somebody who can communicate efficiently. Yes, you want somebody who has control of their emotions, that has some wisdom and knowledge and knows what they want. But you want somebody who's going to be emotionally available also. You don't want to have to guess whether or not this person cares for you. You don't want somebody who's detached at the hip and at the heart and at the middle body. You don't want that. And then we had the Two of Cups in reverse. And this told me that you didn't want to invest your time in somebody that wasn't going to stick around. That wasn't going to be a true and equal partner. Six of Pentacles also appeared here. Telling me that you want equal reciprocity, you want equal give and take, you want somebody that's going to be your equal, not higher than you, not better than you, but your true equal. That is really going to invest in your partnership as much as you are. Equal and balanced footing. Both people's uplifting each other. You want that true partnership, a true relationship. Not a mirage. Okay? Now, I have to cover one small little message that comes along with this Queen of Swords. Now, again, small, minute, very tiny sliver of my Leos out there. The message that came along with this, and this may only affect one or two people. You also don't want third-party interference, and I'm not talking romantic. For somebody in here, or my Leos, you had an older female person interfering in your last connection or in a significant connection. This person would have been a mother, an aunt, or a grandmother of authority in the family that really did interfere within your connection. I'm getting a lot of putting their nose, their mouth, their hands into things that they had no business being in, which created conflict and eventually destroyed a connection. You are definitely not wanting that repeated performance of that situation. Okay, so then let's take a look at your person. What are they wanting in their next relationship moving forward, and what are they not wanting? What came through is the King of Wands. And that is you all day long, Leo. So that some of you, again, this is somebody who has their eye on you. They've already met you. You already know them, and they want you. If you are coming here and you are asking that question, how do they feel about me? Do they feel about me at all the way I feel about them? Spirit is screaming at you. Look, yes. Otherwise, let's look at what the King of Wands stands for. What is the energy of the King of Wands? Well, the King of Wands stands for passion, desire, drive, optimism, charisma. This is somebody who's well spoken, intelligent, knows what they want, and they go after it. They're not afraid to go after what they truly want. This is an action taker, a seeker, somebody who makes dreams happen. I'm also feeling very much Emperor energy here. Okay, there's a power to the King of Wands. They don't do what is expected of them. There's very much about spontaneity. And they go against societal expectations. They break free from those chains. And that is you, Leo, 100% you. And that's what they're wanting. They're wanting that action, that movement, that fire, that drive that comes with the Leos. They're also wanting with the King of Swords. Okay, now I've found this interesting that we have the King and Queen of Swords. So some of you will be connecting with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, because the Gemini inner card, the lovers were also here, bottom of the deck. Okay, so with the King of Swords, what does that mean? What does that honestly mean? Okay, well they want somebody who's going to be honest and truthful and set their intentions and make it well known. This is somebody who knows what they want. Okay, and they're blunt, almost too. I'm getting honesty to the point of being very, very blunt, almost brutally honest kind of thing. You know, throw back to Jerry Maguire, but looking for somebody who is brutally honest. Honesty is very important to this individual, and if somebody who is willing and is intelligent and enough to communicate efficiently, that's also very important to this person. That thinks through things logically. Again, they want somebody who knows what they want. Two of Wands, the Empress is what they don't want, and I'll get to that here in a minute. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, Two of Wands is about making a decision, knowing which path to go down, debating it, being at a crossroads kind of energy, needing to make a decision. This person wants to take action. They want to keep moving, okay? This is definitely somebody who doesn't want to stand still. They want a relationship that progresses. Eight of Wands that was at the bottom of this row. So this is all about forward movement and honest, open communication. They want, period, somebody who knows what they want in life, and they're going to make action steps forward. What they don't want is somebody who sits in the flow of things, that is much like them actually, and doesn't take initiative, doesn't take action. For a very small, again, minute amount of you, this person also could not want kids. Now, that's not going to be true for all people coming towards you guys, okay? But a very small they may look at their animals as children, and they don't have a desire to have any children of their own, okay? Again, that's not going to be for all of you. So then I pulled your energies together. What would it look like if you came into partnership? What positive and negative aspects would each of you be bringing into the connection? And then I pulled the connection, overall energy, positive, negative, and the thing that you most needed to know. This can be seen as wisdom or guidance. Okay. So positive and negative for you, Leo, was the Death card and the Hermit card. The Death card is, we were like, what? Scorpio energy? Well, how could that even be a positive? Because you're bringing brand newness to them. Clean slate, brand new. Death card is not just an ending. It's the new beginning. It's the transformational and transmuted energy. And that is what you're bringing into this connection, newness. You're also bringing with you the transformational energy. You may actually help this person go through a transformation and an enlightenment by being in partnership with them. The negative aspect that comes through is the Hermit, which honestly is not that bad. What the message that came with this, I mean, yes, this can be a card of being detached and cold and kind of, going within, not allowing anybody else in, not communicating. And that's not what I'm picking up with my beautiful Leos. This is all about your me time. Needing to take some time alone to reflect, to heal, to just sit in your own energy. Some of you, this is recharging your batteries. And Spirit's saying there's nothing wrong with that. We all need that alone time to recharge. However, what you need to do, or should do in this case, is efficiently communicate from the word go this need to spend some time alone to recharge your battery so the person doesn't think that you are detaching, that they're losing you, you're not interested in. So there's no misunderstandings about that energy. At the bottom of the deck with this was the Three of Wands in reverse, telling me that with this Hermit, that you can appear at times, Leo, for some of you, to be a little bit impatient. And Spirit's saying what's needed here in this connection is patience. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump to the center one here just because when we are already touching on it. That's a negative aspect that you guys are bringing into this connection for the both of you, is the need to be patient and understanding. Because over here, they're coming through as a positive with a Temperance card. So Sagittarian energy, for those of you that are keeping track, it's Sagittarian energy. But they're bringing a balance, a connection to the higher realm. They're bringing tempered emotions and energies into it. They're bringing to your life an honest, this is also about, passion and drive. But they're also bringing in a balance that you have never yet seen before. There's a calmness with this card, and if you could feel it, it's actually very beautiful. The negative aspect they're bringing in is the Four of Wands. I got two messages with this, and these were pretty heavy energies. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is usually about that card about being blocked off the heart space because of fear. Fear of loss, fear of getting hurt, maybe for a small, very minute. Some of you, this is the case with this person. But the majority of you, this came through as two very important messages, okay? Some of you are dealing with somebody who is going to be tight with money. They may have been, raised in an atmosphere where there wasn't a whole lot of money in their childhood, and they are very cautious about where they spend their money, where they invest their money. They may hold on and save their money a lot because they're fearful of living back that lifestyle again, okay? Very poor conditions. Some may have even been homeless at one point in time. Now, for others of you, that doesn't have to do with finances. This person is a little blocked off with their emotions. Now, I don't feel like it's going to always be that way. This person is very cautious about what they open up about and what they share. I feel like you'll get bits and pieces at a time. This person will be very, again, overly cautious about allowing somebody in because they're really guarded when it comes to their personal details, because this is going to be that person I talked about that was releasing all that negativity. They've really been through some dark and heavy things. And that there is that fear, there is a fear here of scaring somebody off or being hurt again. But overall, they don't want to frighten the person of their interest away by their past. So they're very cautious about opening up. So you will not get this information. And I know we all like to get to know somebody. We want to know what all the, put all the cards on the table. What am I dealing with? Is there anything here that's going to be a make it or break it situation? But Spirit is saying, and this is why you got the patience card. Have patience with this person. They will reveal themselves to you and all that there is to know over a course of time. Be patient. Honest communication will help with this situation. Now, for the connection, positive Ace of Cups, brand new love, long-lasting love, partnership, just a lot of depth to this card, a lot of blessings. Negative is a Three of Wands, needing to be patient with each other, okay? Set your intentions that you want this to work. That is going to be the key thing I'm also being told by Spirit. Set your intentions that you want this to work with this person, for both of you, to do this. And it will work. You set the intentions into the universe and it will come to you. But overall, it's about being patient. what you most need to know, and the biggest advice for your relationship moving forward, is the Six of Pentacles, making sure that you both are giving the same amount of respect and love, honesty and effort to the connection for balance, that the two of you have the chance to equally balance each other out and heal. Oh yes, and heal each other throughout the time. This is being open and patient and kind and loving, the both of you. Both of you investing in this as a long-term partnership. From the romance angels, and this is where it cut off before, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, Leo. This is telling you that this person moving towards you, is safe for you to love. It's okay to open your heart. Forgiving and learning, and this is why that barrier is in place. And this does not always necessarily, by the way, have to be directed towards you. This could very well maybe your individual. You'll know whether or not it's meant for you or them. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So if you're wondering, if you have to wonder whether or not there's something that you need to heal, the answer is probably yes. We all keep evolvingly needing to heal from situations. So take some